Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 5 and we are on board the Triumph Street Triple. Gotta say I do really like this bike and I'm glad it's in Ride 5 as well as what it was in Ride 4, so I'm hoping with my experience in Ride 4 with this bike that it should feel pretty good and I should be able to just do very well in today's 3-race championship. We've got another one here today. So into the right hand side, our new rival there is Abel Meyer, the German rider ahead of us. Of course, with this being a Triumph Street Triple Championship, everyone is going to be on the same manufacturing model. So it's a beautiful overtake there going into turn 4. Managed to sneak up on 1, 2 and 3. Shame I made a bit of contact with the Japanese rider there, but yeah, that was a nice clean move before that bit of contact. So yeah, I'll take that. And of course, if you enjoyed that, definitely hit that subscribe button. You'll see a lot more just like that, if not better, on the channel, let's say. So, into turn 5, or out of turn 5, I was quite strong upon the acceleration. I do feel really good here in the Blue Wave circuit. If this is your first Ride 5 video and watching it here today, then this is a fictional track called the Blue Wave Circuit. It's allegedly in America and it's been created just for the purpose of Ride 5. And I will confess, I was hesitant about this circuit at first, as that's a clean move up on the inside. Oh, we then lost it onto the brakes. I'll let Comalat Preacher get through again and we'll do battle once more. But I wasn't too sure about this track at first, but the more I played it, the more I enjoy it. I love the way it looks, and it reminds me of playing something like an early Gran Turismo, or maybe something like Tourist Trophy. It's just a great track, and it's very enjoyable to play, and oh, I'm off the circuit again. Here's me talking about the Triumph Street Triple knowledge and experience in the past will help me out. It's not, it really isn't, and I'm not doing particularly well here. So give me a couple of laps. Wow, we closed in so quickly on Cecilia Leak there. I thought we were going to make contact, but there is Abel Meyer ahead of us. I think he's going to be one of our future head-to-head combatants. I do hope he puts up a better fight than Fast Charlie. I do apologise, Fast Charlie's been getting a lot of slack from me recently. He just didn't hold up his end of the bargain. He was meant to be very difficult to beat, but he wasn't. So onto the brakes we go. And into turn 1, closing in all the time on Comalat Preacher and Cecilia Leak. British rider leading the way now, the lady leading up the front. And now going to the right hand side for turn 2, closing in on Comalat. Does he fancy it? Oh, I thought he was going to line it up for a lunge into the left hand side there. That would have been very impressive. Not coming as of yet. Hard on the brakes and sliding the rear ever so slightly in to the right hander. Up on the inside. Look at the foot. I think I moved the gear at the same time there, but it kind of looked like the foot had hit the other's Triumph. Oh, a bit of contact from Abel Meyer behind us. And firm on the brakes. Puts us in a prime situation here. Ooh, bit of contact again. Not really trying to do that, but just easily done. Onto the brakes. Will Cecilia have the inside line? She does. Give her the chance. And there comes Comalat Preacher. I think he wants through. I'll have to lift up ever so slightly. Give him the space against the 120% difficulty AI. I'm still running the AI on the pressing behaviour. I do find that gives the best sort of action, and there comes Comalat Preacher. I'm going to go back on the inside and go for the lunge into the difficult hairpin. Have we made it stick? Yes, we have. Brilliant. That was a great overtake there. I'm happy with that one. Saw the scythe my way through them both and their bit of contact and took advantage of the both of them. Nicely done, I like that one. I'm feeling quite proud of that one. All giddy inside after a good overtake. That's how it's done here in Ride 5. And of course, guys, if you think you can do better with the Triumph, then definitely give me a message to let me know how you're getting on with this bike and with this track. And let me know how you're getting on with your career mode as well, of course. I'm very much enjoying the career mode in Ride 5, and I'm really looking forward to making even more videos on it soon. So definitely keep an eye out for more videos very soon. So at this point, we're 9/10 of a second, almost a second advantage. We were, but I did make a small mistake into the right hand side. That's been a corner that gives me a bit of trouble as we go hard on the brakes now. Nicely done. Abel Meyer, there is Charles Nolan as a matter of fact, down in 13th with Luana Pinto and Abel Meyer, our 3 rivals in this one. I wouldn't say championship rivals, because that seems to be Comalat Preacher behind us, and now apparently Lenny Kauko. Can't say I've seen the Finnish rider before. Maybe in a previous video, but not in this championship so far. Downshifted to first gear ever so slightly early there. You notice there the rear tyre just sort of slipped a little bit and then re-gripped. Got to be careful of things like that. That's how you crash, so I need to be a bit more tame on the downshifts. Onto the brakes we go. Listen to the Triumph sliding in. Very tight to the apex and a bit wide upon the exit. Is that the way to go? Well, looks like we're pulling a bit of time away from Lenny Kauko, so he's now up to second. Komalat Preacher, who's looking quite promising in the early parts of this Grand Prix, is not there anymore. He's down to third. Don't know where Cecilia Leak is, because of course she was looking exceptionally well in the start of the race as well. So no British 1-2 it seems. But onto the brakes we'll go for the right-hander for the hairpin. 0.4 of a second advantage it is at this stage of the Grand Prix. Quick change to the direction of the left. Ooh, we've got to be careful there. I want to really just go for it, but I know with the bike and the way it accelerates and the way it picks up, I have a feeling I'm just going to go crashing into the wall, and that's definitely not a spot I want to crash at. And I don't want to crash at any of them, so I guess that makes sense to obviously not want to crash. But yeah, you get my point anyway. So what my goal is to continue pushing and to get this one done, and I think we've pretty much done it. And I'm happy with this one. I was expecting it to be a bit more intense, but to be honest, I've already recorded 4 of the videos today in the space of like a few hours, so yeah, I think having a bit of a rest on the old vocal cords is not a bad thing. Apologies if the content has suffered, but I'm pretty confident and content with the way we've handled business here in the Blue Wave circuit here in America. Across the line, victory goes for us. Lenny Kauko and Komalat Preacher finish up the podium. So back across to England, back home for me. This is again Snetterton. This seems to be appearing quite a lot in the career mode, so apologies if you've seen Snetterton or if you've had enough of Snetterton. We're now doing Snetterton 100, but this time, of course, it's the Triumph Street triples into Agostini. Everyone's through cleanly. I'm getting bumped a little bit by Barbara Pava-Diaz, but it's not a problem. We're still on it, and one of my favourite moves here is to go around the outside of the riders. I was able to get past 2, but not really as clean as I would have wanted. I wanted it to look really, really tight and close, but it didn't look it. Just sort of, I positioned myself ahead of them. But onto the brakes we go. Whoa! Really losing the front there going into Firmins. I just couldn't get the bike stopped. The Japanese rider gets pushed to the outside, but he can still go the distance. It's not like I've completely ruined his race. An aggressive move, but a worthy overtake nonetheless. Komalat Preacher is ahead. Let's try and attack him as soon as we can. Of course, you may have seen the YouTube short I did a few days ago going around the outside in this very corner with the Yamaha R6. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to do it there, but can we do it here? Could this be YouTube short worthy again? Not really. I guess that's a decent overtake, but yeah, it was nothing to get too excited about, to be honest. It was nice, it was clean, but I feel like it could have been much more interesting. Now, I don't think I've actually won here in Snetterton 100. I think... Oh, beautiful cut back up on the inside for Mr. Preacher. He's going to be preaching about that one after this, because that was an impressive overtake. Fair play to the ride ahead of us. If he's got a YouTube channel, then make that YouTube short worthy. Unless I go for this one around the outside. Not really, because he... Ooh, I'll tell you what. Braking a bit late to Agostini. We're too interested in YouTube shorts here at the minute. As I mentioned, we've never won here. This is the big one. This is the important one. There it is. That's the move around the outside. That was nice. I'm happy with that one. Big smile on my face now. I can go to bed happy. That was nicely done. But we mustn't give up the position. Brake nice and early and keep it in as tight as we possibly can to ensure victory is coming our way here in Snetterton. My first victory in Snetterton, regardless of 100, 200 or 300. This has been a pretty solid race, actually. A very short one nonetheless, but a very competitive one and a very interesting one nonetheless. So looking at the standings, we are leading the way by 27 points, so that pretty much gives us the championship. But you better believe I'm going for broke in the next race regardless. So here we are then in Kyalami for the third and final race of today's video. I'm very much looking forward to this one because I love this circuit. So as the timer ticks down, we now go. We've got a couple of Brazilians in there leading the way. Of course, we didn't do any qualifying. It's just skipped straight to start from 10th place and just go for it. So here we go. Into the first corner. I'm going to try and break everyone into turn 1. Managed to get a lot of positions done. And now we're already in the prime position. Komalat Preacher, of course, was showing up in Snetterton. Is about to be showing up again as we dive up in the inside. He doesn't want to yield. He's going to have to because we're up on the inside and we've got the job done. the Triumph Street Triple Championship will be ours by the conclusion of this video. I mean, it pretty much already is anyway, because 27 points with only 25 points available. You do the maths, that means he needs 2 more points to even tie, so yeah. And he's not going to be able to do it. With 2 victories to our name, yeah, you get the point. You know what it is. You know how it works. Comelot Preacher, good effort, pal, but not good enough. So Abelmeyer there is our rival. And as I mentioned, we've got a video coming out this week where I go head-to-head with Abelmeyer, with the German, in his own track of Nürburgring GP, on board the Virus. So definitely stay tuned for that one. Keen to show you that video because it was quite interesting. And a bike that I wasn't particularly keen on. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for the future of that one. Whoa! Steady on. I did do a time trial here with a couple of bikes and I noticed in that corner, yes, you can carry a significant amount of speed, but it's really easy to lose the front there. You don't even have to touch anything. Just keep accelerating, do whatever you want to do, and the bike will just drop. So you have to be very careful going into that fast left-hander. So now into Ingwe for the first time of asking. We'll be doing that 2 more times. And across the line, I'm a little bit disappointed here that the AI didn't put up a better fight. Whether we're just far superior here in Kailami is a possibility. I do love this circuit. It's been a staple for the Aces since it came out on Ride 4. We all tend to love this track. So yeah, I was hoping for a bit of tighter battle, but I think we've just been far superior. And for my last recorded video today, I think I'm going to end on a high, ready for tomorrow to record another hell of a lot of videos. So we've got plenty of Ride 5 content coming out. So of course, I haven't forgotten about MotoGP 23. I'll be back to that very much soon. I've got the Superbike 22 Championship still to do as well, and the next race is coming up soon. And of course, lots of Ride 5 content as well. So don't forget, if you do want to be part of my community and you want to join in with some Race Online, don't forget to subscribe and join the Discord server. I can assure you, it's a nice place to be with a lot of great people in the community. So yeah, I do implore you to take part if you want to be in a well-invested community for Ride, MotoGP, and every other bike game as well. So now into Leo Cop then, and the penultimate time of asking. I do love that corner. I always feel quite strong in there. I brake quite early, but I always feel like I do it right, if that makes sense. I know it could be a little bit later, but I do it well enough to pass it off as a good move into that corner. I don't know if that makes sense, but it sounds it to me. So basically, I love that corner. I do like a lot of the corners here in Kailami. My earliest memory of this circuit is playing it on Superbike 09 perhaps, or maybe Superbike 08, and I really liked it then. It was such a great track. I remember doing a lot of difficult overtakes on some of the younger riders. I can't really think of the top of my head because I was more so doing the Superstock and then moving over to Supersport 600. I really miss those old Superbike games. They were fantastic. I wish I was making content back then, but now, if that makes sense, if I was doing it as much as I am now, because honestly, I really love my race. I used to commentate them to myself as well, so nobody could even hear it, but I could hear it, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, anyway, back to the task at hand. We're leading by 6 seconds. Apologies, I've not really commented much on this race because there's not really that much to talk about. I'm just dominating the proceedings here. The AI is still on 120% difficulty with pressing AI behaviour, but it just doesn't seem like they can hold a candle to us right now. So yeah, blame them for the stagnant content towards the end here rather than me. I've tried my best to keep you entertained. They didn't. They didn't try hard enough. Maybe I could have gone slower, but who knows. Anyway, into the brakes we go. Into Leo Cop. Do we get it right again? I was talking big about myself a moment ago. Nice and tight to the split. Tight again to the left apex. Ah! Okay, I kind of blew it a little bit there, but let's just go for it in this corner here. Let me see if I can show you how hard you can push in this corner. Still almost full acceleration there, and the Triumph is gripped. Completely gripped. I love it. Absolutely brilliant. Big fan of this bike. I'm definitely going to come back and use it again. If you have a preference for a bike, let me know. I do need to... I've got a lot of videos done already, so they might take a while to get to your requests, but don't get me wrong, I'll not forget them, and I will do them at some point. But don't hesitate and let me know. I'm more than happy to read it and write it down into my notepad. So there you go then, guys. It's another victory on board the Triumph Street Triple. It's 3 for 3 for us, a perfect 75, and that's a championship again for us. So guys, Thanks for watching the video, I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below. And if you want to see more videos like this, ensure to subscribe. And if you want to be part of the team, join the DrAce Pit Crew membership. Thanks for watching, guys. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.